Kyle and I are in my Falcon at the moment, and I hooked up speakers a couple weeks ago with a new amp with the sub I have. It's back there. Speakers are behind the seats here with these tweeters that you can see. And I'm sort of hoping you can hear it on the camera, but they have a bit of static noise going on. I didn't originally, but it's getting worse. Hopefully you can hear that. But what we're going to try and do today is see if any of the wires have a dodgy connection, because that could be the issue, and hopefully it fixes it. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to undo all these wires and connect them with these. So
which you should have done in the first place.
I should have, but I just wasn't thinking. But if we get a better connection, I'm sort of hoping that the quality ends up a little bit better.
And there's a little amp on the fan that is really annoying, so we're probably going to disconnect that while we're here.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. It's not as loud as the static, so
yeah,
we'll see how annoying it really is. This might actually take a while.
Yeah.
Because there's quite a few of them.
Eight to do.
Hopefully I don't fuck up like Kyle did
We'll
yesterday.
just show you one side.
Oh, no. Can't keep that in, can I?
Yeah, maybe.
So, let's talk about cars, yeah?
What's there to talk about?
Good question. Kyle is having trouble deciding what his next car should be.
Oh, so
And-
many decisions.
I'm trying to help him with that. So, our options. What do we got? We have... the original option was a GTIR. The classic rally car. Would be pretty sweet. They're not too expensive. Not a lot of people have them, so it's pretty awesome to own one.
Yeah.
So I sort of like that option.
But like, and then you think about convenience, and it's like a two-door. Do you really want that as your next car, kind of thing?
That's true. It does have 5 seats though.
Yeah.
Next option was we had
Evo.
3 options, didn't we?
An Evo 7.
Yeah, the Evo 7.
Which apparently you can also drive on your Ps, which I don't know if that's just
in Queensland.
I don't know if that's a mistake on the Queensland government website or not, but apparently you can.
But that's definitely a massive bonus because they do like 0 to 100 in like, what,
4.7.
Yeah, 4.7, which is ridiculous.
Probably.
The next fastest car you can get on your Ps is like 5.9. So that's pretty high up in the order, and they're not too expensive. Like,
No, they're about 15 grand.
Yeah, 15 to 20.
And they've got around 100,000 kilometres, so it's still pretty low. Like,
That's sweet. Because we're both off our Ps in like a year or so we've got a little bit to go.
yeah.
That was sort of our second latest option. The newest option we got is his cousin has an R34 Skyline GTT, but
It's
he's
not
been working on it for
5 or 6 years?
5 years, and it's running 800 horsepower.
On high boost.
On high
Which
boost.
is like 28 PSI.
His normal driving around daily stuff is
450
yeah, 450,
on 16 PSI, which is the lowest the turbo will run.
and it's pretty reliable at that setting.
Yeah.
But that would mean we'd have to wait until we're off our
Yeah.
P plates.
So at the moment, I think an Evo is a front runner because it's a 4-cylinder turbo, so it's not going to be ridiculous on fuel.
Yeah.
They're pretty reasonably priced for what you get, and it's a four door, heaps of space.
Again, it's an Evo. It's not like it's a really popular car. It's still
Yeah.
something you see on the street and you're like amazed because they're sick.
Like you see heaps
you
of
know?
WRXs and STIs, and I guess that's kind of the equivalent is an Evo.
And there's definitely a lot less Evos on the road than there are your WRXs and STIs. So I reckon that's, yeah, I don't know. Evo's my favourite option.
Yeah, same.
To be honest.
I think that's the one I'm leaning to at the moment.
I personally am next going to buy a motorbike, which Kyle's not real happy about.
Another bike.
Another bike, because I got my ute, I got my dirt bike. Now I need a road bike too.
So he needs 2 bikes and a ute.
Yeah, but like having a road bike means you can, like, it's faster getting places because traffic isn't really a problem on a motorbike. Yeah, but yep. So
Bit of a tight fit down there.
it is. It's I'm actually more comfortable than I was when I first did it, to be honest, so we're pretty good.
Yeah. So I'll just get this side in, then we'll probably test it maybe.
Yeah,
just to see.
Sort of falling out, I might redo that.
Recrimp it.
Give it a redo.
Yeah. So we will actually be doing a sound system install on another car because both of us already have
Pretty decent sound
our
system.
sound system. We can't really add much more to it. So we will do a full one, which would be head unit, amp, sub, maybe speakers. So that'll be good.
I won't have enough.
Move your head.
Why are you not screwing in? This doesn't make sense.
Has it been stripped?
Let's see if there's a reason why it's being a little cunt. There's literally no reason.
Oh, a nice iris over there.
The neighbor. What the fuck?
Dylan gets frustrated really easily.
Says you.
And that's
you
why-
should see this kid in the car when he drives. He gets angry at fucking everything.
And that's why nothing's ever done properly the first time. It's because you get sick of it, and then just does it dodgy. How you doing? Whoops, your car probably shouldn't be on, should it?
Yeah, it's sort of wasting all of my power.
Hey, it's not. Right, so we mocked up another temporary solution just kind of jammed it in there, so hopefully it stays in there.
Ooh.
Just got one left on this side to do. Alright, so that didn't work. So now we've just been down to Super Cheap to get some more connectors, and we're going to change all of the connectors on the amp now as well.
Yep. Card's a little... Oh no, it's not in the way of the thing. We're sweet.
So,
Put them in here, aren't they?
yep. Hopefully this makes an improvement or fixes it all together.
If not, I'll probably commit suicide. Just joking.
Okay.
Alright, so I think we may know what the problem is, not 100% sure. There's a bit of a dodgy ground connection. That could be where the crackling's coming from. It would make sense if it is. So right now I'm going to try and neaten that up and yeah, see what happens from there.
So the ground was originally under the seat bolt, so we're just going to pull that out, undo the bolt and chuck the ground under a bit better and see if that helps.
Yeah, if I can even get this on properly.
So that's in there now.
That
Now we're
connection-
just going to reconnect the ground
Yeah, that connection
to
is way better.
the low line converter because we're running off a stock head unit.
Which room do we have off this? Damn, that's annoying. Didn't work. Alright, we're gonna go and look for some more things it could be. We'll be back. Alright, so we changed pretty much every connection we could and looked at all the wires and rewired them and the RCAs and stuff, and it is not doing any change to it. So now really the only thing that we're left with is the RCA converter, because in this car it doesn't actually have an RCA output for your amp and stuff like that. Turn that on. So I had to get an adapter for RCAs, and I feel like the adapter was pretty bad quality. It was only like
cheap.
$13 on eBay. So next thing to do, I'm gonna go and see if I can get a better quality converter. And then I guess we'll get back to it and see if that makes any progress. If not, then I don't know.
We're trying to avoid having to take all the inside panels off.
Yeah, it's
and
not
get
the
to the
easiest
speakers.
in a ute. Trust me.
And because it's both of the sides equally, because if it was one side doing it, then it might have been a connection behind the speakers, but because it's both sides doing it equally,
I reckon there's something to do with the RCAs.
Yeah.
Like the converter, because when we mess with the RCAs, it sort of messes around
Yeah.
with it. So.
so yeah, we'll come back with a new converter and hopefully that's
Yep.
the problem.
Sick.
Hopefully it has.
Bye.